So what's it going to be like for you getting started this week?
Honestly, first off, it's definitely a blessing. Uh, been working a long time for this chance, but here in Pittsburgh, I honestly don't think it'll be a big difference. We do a hell of a job on our rotation. All praise to Dunbar, and as long as we got guys that's fresh and ready to play, we should be pretty good.
Miles talked about mistakes with the run game. Are there some things that can be cleaned up, you think, pretty easily? He thinks it can be.
Yeah, I think everything that we got to clean up run wise is pretty simple. Mostly some alignment stuff. Really, it's just some inches here or there. You know what I'm saying? 2 inches here, 3 inches there. But when we play good teams like the Browns, especially great running teams like the Browns, you got to make sure you don't mess up on those details.
The extra days, does that help at all, this defense? Getting the extra-
Most definitely. Especially we got guys that's getting a little bit older, so any rest we can get it always be a positive. But it really matters when guys know how to use that rest. And I feel like a lot of the guys is in, worked out, did some running, or we did studying. So as long as we're doing it and we're contributing in a positive way, we'll be good.
It's only been 3 games. Is it too early to hit the panic button right now? You read stuff, you see stuff on social media, but as a player, is it maybe too early to start thinking that way?
I mean, definitely too early, but man, I think we got a special group. I think we got a few little details, little kinks to figure out and pick up on and fix. But other than that, man, I think this can be. I've been around a couple teams, but I ain't gonna speak offensively because that ain't what I play. But defensively, this can definitely be one of a special group.
I think the move on the depth chart means more snaps for you going into this week.
Definitely probably mean more snaps. So for me, it's just making sure I know what they're doing on their run game and making sure I can transition pass rush.
You guys rotate a lot defensively. Is more snaps? Are you someone who play better? You feel like when you get in the flow of the game more and you have more downs out there, basically.
I do. I agree with that 100%. But also, like when I wasn't starting and Tyson, for example, was getting more snaps, I think you still got to learn as a young player to take advantage of every snap. But definitely when you start, it help you get in a better role. You know what I mean? Just to be out there this drive, Okay, I see the O-lineman doing this. Okay, I see the tight ends doing this. Okay, now we can move.
How do you balance that, getting in the flow of things, with also knowing they want to rotate you a lot to keep you guys fresh, so that the D linemen, when it comes fourth quarter time, you haven't played a ton of snaps?
I think the main thing will be communication. Coming out on the sideline, talking to each guy, talking to the coaches, Coach Dunbar. We sitting down, we going over the film, seeing what they're doing mid-game. I think that'll be the main thing.
We learned today that Zach Wilson's starting for the Jets. Obviously, they added a lot of new pieces in the offseason. What's the biggest challenge in preparation for them?
Our main thing is the main thing. We're going to go in there to stop the run, and then we're going to try to feast and have a party after that for the pass.
What do you feel is the biggest thing you've improved on within your own game over this past few weeks here and throughout your career?
Honestly, I would say just trying to slow down, listen, and really pay attention to the details. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of small details that go into it as a D lineman that definitely can make a lot of player games better. And then with me playing with a guy like Cam and Tyson, definitely a positive.
What has Cam taught you?
Man, let me give you an example. I came in here last year. I didn't really know the plays. I came in week 10, 11. I can go into a game and not know one play and not have one MA. You know what I mean? And that speaks from Cam. I can go out there, Cam can tell me every play with me not knowing one. You know what I mean? So with us having veterans and leadership like that, it's unmatched.
What I like about Myles is he's a linebacker all the time.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
And it's Mike T, so he didn't expand on what that meant to us. But to me, it obviously speaks to some sort of mentality that maybe you have in general in life. I mean,
that's a great compliment coming from a great man, so I appreciate it. But I just try to approach things and try to just approach things head on. So that's just kind of it, man. I look forward to things. I look forward when things are good. I look forward when things are bad. So I'm excited.
you've been on. You and Jax, you had one really good year, and you had some tough years where the starts were slow. Can you sort of use that to maybe help these guys young guys maybe not freak out?
Absolutely, yeah. It's the first quarter in the NFL, man. You can't host up that trophy just yet, but we're confident in this building. It's a long year, man. I think it's still September, so it's about to be October in a second, but it's a long year. We're just getting started, but a lot of things, the mistakes that we made, we can easily clean them up. So I'm excited.
What stands out when you say mistakes? Is it just missed tackles, or is it not being the right spot?
Just a mixture of a lot of things. We've, and me personally, I agree too. We're giving teams things as opposed to them just out. You know what I mean? Just straight up beating us. So I'm very excited, man. I think it's gonna be good from here on out.
Myles, what are some of the problems in the run games or the mistakes?
It's a mixture of things. Maybe a misgap here, a misassignment there, but it's easy fixes. It's not like it's nothing like scientific or anything. So we're cleaning that up. We worked on that last week Friday. We worked on it this week, and it's gonna be good.
You think the couple extra days is gonna help this defense, maybe you guys?
Absolutely. I think everybody's had the time to look back in the mirror, reflect, see what mistakes you made, see what could have been better, what could not have been better. And I think this is gonna be really good for us. This early in the year, it's gonna be fine. I think we'll be good.
You expect people to keep running the ball though until you guys can stop
100%, yeah, absolutely, and I look forward to it. I think it's going to be a great challenge, and once we answer that challenge, we can kind of simmer it down. But until then, it's out there, and we look forward to answering the call, putting a dead to that, and kind of making them pass the ball more than run. So that's what it's going to be this week, and I'm looking forward to it.
There's not a ton of tape on Zach Wilson yet this season, but what kind of challenges does he present as a mobile quarterback?
Just kind of what I remember. He's first round. Oh, we might got to be up there. I might got to go in a second. Very talented guy. Very talented player. I kind of do got to go. Their running backs are really good. They have their receiving core, especially their young guys, are coming along. So it should be a good game. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it.
Diontae, those couple extra days help you guys on offense?
Yeah, I would say, we had a game, we obviously get tackled and stuff, so I'm pretty sure we needed it for our bodies and just, refocus and come back to the drawing board and figure out a good plan for this week.
Is it too early to hit the panic button?
No, we knew this coming in. Like, it's a new team, new players, obviously got a new quarterback, so it's going to take time. We're going to get there. I won't count us out just yet. It's still early in the season, so we still got a lot of football left, and I feel like we're going to be fine.
You pretty confident you guys are going to get there?
I always have confidence in my teammates because we out there playing with each other, and I got to have confidence in that the coach is going to put us in the right spots to have success on the field. And like I said, that's where we can go from here now, and just build on top of that.
Diontae, Mitch said this morning that you guys went back and looked at the tape and the plays were there, that the calls were right. You guys just didn't come through. Is that kind of how you viewed it as well?
Like I said, it's on us to make the plays and the coaches to put us in the right spot, to get us open and whatnot. And I feel like, they've been doing that. We just got to play, and not talk as much. Like I said, just play, it's going to all come together.
After the game, you guys were pretty frustrated, understandably so, emotions running high. But after you watch the tape, what is the frustration level? You said you're not hitting the panic button, but just where do you feel like you guys are at mentally?
Just making those plays in those weighty moments, the ones that we should come down with down the field, and if we miss a block or those, like I said, those big moments that we need to make plays, those conversions, third down conversions, we got to help the defense out and stay on the field longer and put more points on the board. Actually, like I say, I got full confidence in my guys that we're gonna be good.
Mike talked a lot about keeping the noise out, shutting the noise out. How do you do that? Is that something that's hard to do in this position?
Just stay in your lane. Keep going. You can't be drifting in other people's lane, because that's when you go to messing up and worrying about the wrong stuff, and that's not what we doing. We got one focus, and that's what winning game, taking each week at a time, and we're gonna continue to do that and help Mitch get prepared for this week, each and every week actually. And
Diontae,
like I said,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
you know, I know every game is important, but when you look what's coming after this one, I mean, is that when you got some playoff teams, some teams off to hot starts?
I'm not worried about none of that.
You're not worried about none of that?
They all human just like us. So whoever line up in front of me, they gonna get that work regardless. That's the same for the rest of the receiver room as well. So we all think like that. It don't matter. They human at the end of the day. They just got on another jersey. So I'm not worried about none of that.
Diontae, the deep ball down the sideline, did you get grabbed by Ward?
I mean, yeah, it's football. He get paid to do what he do, and so I can't take nothing from him. He made a good play on the ball. I just gotta make sure I'm in a better phase and try to make a better play on the ball. So.
I don't know. Do you feel like you're getting good separation? You get open enough?
Yeah, always. It's just like the ball ain't gonna come to me every time. So even if the ball not coming to me, I'm making sure I'm running my route 100%, just in case it do come to me. So I'm always ready.
Diontae, if you look at your targeted routes, it seems like it's primarily been sideline balls or off to the side, not a lot over the middle. Do you have a desire maybe to get more involved in the passing game over the middle of the field?
I'm just doing what I'm told to do, and I'm going out there and getting open. I do have a say something like certain, like if I want to move around, if I ask to move around or whatnot, or if I feel like I can be in a certain position on the field or a certain route, then yeah, they can put me in that position. But I just kind of let them do what they do and go along with the game plan. And if I see something I don't like, I obviously say something about it or whatnot, so they can make a correction, or try to get me in a better position where I can just do what I want to and get open. But like I say, it's just having that confidence that they're gonna come up with a good game plan and execute it.